now, welcome to the Shakedown Zone. We're giving you all the news, notes, and opinions from the world of racing. Well, the NASCAR drivers changed it up this weekend and made some left and right turns at the Watkins Glen International in New York. 4 cars were caught up in a wreck on turn 5 of lap 52 in the Cheez-It 355 at the Glen on Sunday. This one would bring out the red flag. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. would start the wreck when his car spun and went across the track. Involved in the nasty wreck would be Jimmy Johnson, Austin Dillon, and Stenhouse's teammate Greg Biffle in the 16. Johnson, Dillon, nor Biffle would return to the race. And a late race wreck was not the type of day last week's winner Chris Buescher was hoping to have. The rookie was caught up in a wreck with David Reagan and Kevin Harvick with only 6 laps remaining. Buescher still sits outside the top 30 in points, which he needs to be within to make the chase. This race would come down to the final corner with Martin Truex Jr. and Brad Keselowski pressuring Daytona 500 winner Denny Hamlin in the 11 Toyota to mess up a turn. Following a lap 81 restart, Keselowski was running third when he made contact with the 78 of Truex in second, and he would send him spinning. Hamlin would go on to win the first road course race of his career. Let's hear from Denny on what the key was to this victory at the Glen.
We just executed on our restarts. That's been key. Is you got to get through the first couple corners on restarts, and really for us, those 2 guys were going for it. They slipped up and opened up a door for us to go through there and win.
And Denny did it all with a bad back, so good effort. And we only have 4 races left until the chase starts at the end of the season. Taking a look at the standings, Casey Kane dropped out of the top 16 this week, and Trevor Bayne worked his way into the final qualifying spot. Austin Dillon dropped 2 spots after his wreck to 13th, and Jimmy Johnson dropped 3 spots to 10th. With the win, Denny jumps up 2 spots to the 7th spot, and the rest of the grid remained pretty well unchanged except for the top, where Kevin Harvick and Brad Keselowski swapped, with the 2 car now leading the pack. The NASCAR teams are off this week, but in 2 weeks they head to Bristol for the annual Saturday night under the lights at the world's fastest half mile. And some sad news to report in the world of racing this week, though, and a reminder of how truly dangerous this sport is. Just after taking the lead last Saturday, former NASCAR driver Brian Clausen's midget car climbed a guardrail at a track in Kansas and flipped heavily before being struck by another car. As a result of the injuries from the wreck, Clausen passed away Monday at the age of 27. Clausen's ran in 3 Indy 500 races, including this past May, and had a brief NASCAR Xfinity Series career, but he was best known for his talents on the dirt tracks. He was a beloved driver in the garage, and many drivers, crew members, and team owners issued their condolences to his family over the week. It should also be known, though, that because he was an organ donor, he was able to help save 5 people. Our thoughts and prayers are with his family as well. That's going to do it for Shakedown Zone this week. We'll be back next week with all the news and notes from the world of racing. Take care.
This week's Shakedown Zone. Always a lot of crashes in there, aren't there?
I know.
So Facebook is a